Cause I ain't tell ya. Go ahead and focus and meditate on this greatness. If you don't hear the glory, you probably still stuck in the matrix. He said this is for me. Living revelation on your playlist. Since everybody A-listed, we probably need to pray this. The kingdom is coming. Better yet, the kingdom is here and we the proof of purchase. And I'm not a part of no circus. We two different churches. Who you manifest in the earth with? Undermining our purposes for the blessings and the cursing. You know this is working.
You know, the hatred, the degrading me because of my faith. But God told me, that means you in the right place. Because if you're not getting that, because remember they did it to Jesus first.
Yeah. Welcome back to Thinking Kingdom Media, Zo.
Oh yeah.
We glad to have you, man.
Man, it's a blessing to be back, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a little while, man. You know, we done. I don't know. I'm trying to think. You was probably my second interview, man. I've done.
Wow.
Yeah, so many.
We did
man.
about 3,000 now.
Not 3,000. Not 3,000, but like a good number, man.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah, you just put out this video, man. Talk to me about this video you just dropped.
Okay, yeah. Well, Go, that's my second single.
Yeah.
On the mixtape that I released, The Overcomer. You know, the first one was The Devil Thought He Had Me, but Go was the second one.
That went up.
That I be pushing. Oh yeah, all glory to God. But Go, I just did that video shot by Poetic, and MDB, Mellow, United Kingdom. So bro was like, shoot, bro, let's do that Go video. Yeah. I'm like, cool, all right. So at that day we was doing our ride to mobilize, because you know, around election time and stuff. So we was mobilizing in the community. So I'm like, I'm always tie both of them in together, you know what I mean? So shouts out to Metro Jeep Riders and Changing Lanes. They came through, you know what I mean? So we had about 60, 70 cars.
I seen that.
We just rode through all the neighborhoods, getting the people excited to go vote in the mayor election, the city council at large during the time. And man, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen they came through the last event that I performed at that you had.
In the colony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came through.
So that's family.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That's a lot of cars, a lot of people. You can get to show up just at a drop of a dime.
Oh yeah, they family, man. they support me. If they need me, I pull up on them. But they just, you know, believe in what me and my fiance Jazz do in the community, and they all in. Because a lot of them be looking to do community work, because most of these car clubs are organizations, so they looking to do community work, and they know that we really strong involved in the community.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Talk about Jazz. She's like behind me right now.
Yeah, with the heat on.
She behind me right now. Like, talk to me about what she mean, what she's been doing for you in your life, man. What she mean to you, man? Because I can say a whole lot myself just from watching.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But to hear from you, man.
Well, even, you know, when you first met, I always told her they don't make women like her no more, you know, as far as the way she support me, make sure I'm straight, you know. She's very overprotective of me. She don't care who you is, sister, mama, daddy, grandma, anybody can get it. But even when her name means, you know, a gift from God, like she truly have been a gift from God to me, you know what I mean, as far as even pushing me and making sure that I stay focused and even helping me level up in life, you know what I mean. I can really say, you know, before we was together, I was doing things, but when I met her, it pretty much leveled me up, you know what I mean, as a man. Even taught me how to be more responsible over the things that God called me to steward in life, you know what I mean. And she always hold me accountable, you know what I mean, making sure she stay on me, because she believed that she see what's in me, you know what I mean. So even when I don't see it, she sees it, and she pretty much, she's that, you know what I mean, like.
Nah, yo, look, Zo, I ain't seen you this happy, man. You know I know you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen you this happy, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like ever.
Oh, yeah.
So, I just wanted to just hear that from you, because that means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to see you happy, man.
Oh yeah.
But why you ain't show up for grip though?
That day,
I don't know, man. You was supposed to.
I think I was out of.
You
No,
supposed to
I'm
show
gonna
up
tell you
for
what
grip,
happened, man. What happened was, I had 2 events that day out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even I told big bro Sinclair, I was like, man, I gotta get me a calendar, man. Like, one to put on the wall. You know what I mean? My Jazz always told me, I got the calendar in your phone.
In your phone.
But see,
Yo.
I'm more.
In your phone. Look, as your brother, I gotta hold you accountable, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. But Sinclair called me, man, and he be calling.
Yeah.
He be like, nah, what's going on? How Patty doing today?
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta shut the Kingdom Media down.
Yeah.
Cause you need to go meet with your family.
Yeah.
You need to go meet with your wife. I gotta call you. I gotta hold you accountable.
Yeah, he do that to me all the time.
Did you read the word today? God don't like you. He don't need that much time. Like, can you put God on the calendar, Darius? This is what I need, because I'm the kind of guy you can't let up on me, because I'm a violate. I'm gonna violate. I'm gonna violate, and I'm gonna put God to the side. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate brothers like you, brothers like Sinclair, because the yokes and the chains in my life that I needed to be broken up is being broken up through my fellowship with my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's how big bro do. He called me all the time, you know, but he be understanding, because he know if he called me and I'm free, he know I'm pulling up. You know what I mean? Like, as far as Revive South Carolina,
right?
He'll call me like, Zoe, I need you to lead a team, and then, you know, I'm gonna pull up, you know. But then it's like, I'm like, bro, let me check my calendar, you know what I mean? Because since I had dropped the mixtape, I was crazy busy. I'm talking about sometimes 2 events a day, 3, 4 a weekend, you know what I mean? One time I was booked like every day of the week from Monday to Sunday. I was booked.
Go down the timeline, nothing but performances. I watched you.
Yeah. Just from the Youth Academy Challenge to, you know what I mean, to out of town in North Carolina, to even stuff in South Carolina. You know, it was just like crazy busy. You know what I mean? But just like I told Big Bro, you know, now everything is slowing down for me. Like, if he need me, if I'm free, I'm pull up, and he always know he got my support regardless, even if it's sowing a seed into the ministry.
No doubt. No doubt. I even Mike, my partner from Charlotte, man, my brother, he even said to Sinclair, he was like, yo, stop extending us grace and hold us accountable, right? Because we wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
You know, that I get on the call. No, I ain't do the assignment. No, I didn't read the word today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, you know, Sinclair get in that space where he just gracious, but he really has a heart for the Lord. Like, the times that he's prayed for me, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, been an ear for me to just emote. I just like proud of just even be in the same circle with you, him, anybody else. You know what I mean? But like, we gotta make sure you show up for grip though. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we gotta do that, right? Cause I'm number one. I tell you, I don't need that, right? But really, I do, right? I'll number one tell you I got something to do, somewhere to go, somewhere to be. But I really need to make time for this. And I did, and it made me a better husband. It made me a better father. It made me a better man. I'm still going through it. We at the end of it now, but I want to make sure I stay tapped in. Because I even checked out on my partner at one point. He stopped answering my calls because I ain't called him in 7 days. Just dealing with my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I want to make sure we hold each other accountable. I want you to hold me accountable, Zoe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I you know, same thing goes for our other brothers, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sean Green. I ain't pull up on bro in a minute, and I'm saying it on camera.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm holding myself accountable. I gotta pull up on Sean Green. Facts.
Yeah, I see, bro every now and then. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Sean Sinclair. That's, you know how big bro is. That's the big brother guy.
Yeah,
so
I know.
He called me. You know, we talked.
Indy too, man.
We
Indy
probably
too.
be on the phone for like, how long Miss Sinclair be on the phone for? A long time. An hour.
You know how you do. Yeah.
Israel, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much like one thing like I always know, even as men, and you know, I be wanting fellowship more with the brethren, you know what I mean? Like, because I know that's what helps keep me strong.
Right.
Iron sharpen iron, you know what I mean? And then but we all us be, you know, so productive. I don't like to say busy, but all us be so productive that, you know, when we do have time to talk, you know, we might be on the phone like, even my lady looking like,
yeah, you still on the phone with this dude? Yeah,
like Miss Sinclair be like, I'd be on the phone with Sinclair and they pulled out the notebook.
At least
you know
for
what I mean?
every time I talk to him, I told him,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, when you be calling, I be like, oh boy, here goes Sinclair calling, man. I do it every time. And I told him, I said, look, I can be honest with you, Sinclair. I don't be looking forward for this call, but I be needing it, bro. So I appreciate that, man. You recently linked with United Kingdom.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a power move, man. For you, just talk about that real quick.
So United Kingdom, you know, that's family. You know, we always, you know, was around each other. Even like with the Christian Lounge, that's my first time when I met MDB at the Christian Lounge we did on Forest Drive. And I was like, bro, dope, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Pastor Patrice, I've been knowing her like since 2011, her and Uncle James. And I met the fisherman. My first time meeting him was at the Christian Lounge. And then the last one we did, it was in a building.
Yeah.
We did it live stream. And when they came back, they was a group. You know what I mean? United Kingdom. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, everybody, boy, they done came to Christian Lounge and formed the whole team. But to make a long story short, in this season that I'm in now, I was getting booked at some events. And I noticed they was there. You know what I mean? As far as with Colombia, they was the only ones there. Like, I'm like, dang, UK every way that I'm at. So I
didn't know that they were called the United Kingdom.
Yeah. So they was pretty much like, I'm like, okay. So they knows I was everywhere they was at. Yeah. And then one time we went somewhere, we was in North Carolina, and my tire went flat.
Yeah.
And that even brought us closer. You know what I mean? Because they rolled it out with me like, yo, we got you. You need air. We got to stop every exit. You know what I mean? We going to make sure you straight. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, that's what's up.
That's love.
And then we ended up going to the radio station, and my alternator went out. This was like probably in the midst of like not even a week. I was kept having car and truck problems, and they was like, yo, we got you. You know, some people them like, man, we'll take you home. You find a way to get your battery or whatever.
Yeah.
But they stuck it through until we got that truck on the road and was able to make it home. And I was like, okay, so they said they was already talking like, we need to see if Zoe want to be a part of the team. And I had just told Jazz, I was like, you know, I was feeling it in my spirit.
Yeah.
Because I was always praying for a team. You know what I mean? Like we just talked a few minutes ago, because I always felt like, besides my partner, you know, my fiance, Jazz, I always felt like before then I was always doing things on my own. And also I was like, if I had a videography, a photographer, you know what I mean? Somebody know how to record, know how to mix and master. Like I want to have that team. So at the end of the day, I won't have to kick out that much money. You know what I mean? They won't have to kick out that much money for the resources that I have, so we needed each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we all prayed for this. You know what I mean? So Mello, MDB, and Pastor Patrice asked me one day. I talked with my partner, and we was like, let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
So we pretty much like a team of independent artists with the same vision.
Yes.
And that's uplifting the kingdom.
Supporting each other.
And supporting each other.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Recently you just put on social media, you was like, you had people around and they think that, you know, you competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You that whole time you treat them like they family,
Yeah.
like they friends, man. What made you say that?
Cause I've been like, just it's people out there that's like that. You feel me? Like type person I am. Like I look, if you a brother or you a sister in Christ, you my brother, you my sister. Cause with us being the body of Christ, we are a family. You know what I mean? And for years, since I've been, you know, like we was talking earlier, stuff that I do behind the scenes, like some people be in competition with me, but I don't even look at you like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm the type of person, let's do this together. You know what I mean? Because even like with my story from coming from the streets, people prosper in the streets, even drug dealers are come together to prosper. You know,
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, and be on one accord if they from the same neighborhood. So with us being from the same community, the kingdom, we should work together. You know what I mean? But you know, I've been pretty much trying to like ask God to help me, because that jump pierced my heart, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk. And really, he was really even talking about when it comes to your relationship. You know what I mean? Any type of relationship. If you're engaged, you got a girlfriend, you married, like, do not live in expectation, and you can continue to love.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because when you live in that expectation, when they human, they're not going to get it right all the time. So when they don't get it right, you're going to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I've been pretty much trying to practice that. Like, don't put so much expectation on people,
Right.
bro. Because people going to fail you.
Yo, I told Big Bro Sinclair, I was like, yo, man, I need this, I need that from my wife, man, you know. And he was like, well, you got to get that from Christ.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I
Right.
bust out and start laughing, right? He was just like, you're going to have to get that from Christ. And I think a lot of times we don't know how to just be good with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we have expectations, like I need my bros to come through, holler at me. I need, you know, somebody to show up and pay me some money. I need, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if it don't happen, it don't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you so worried? Like, if God has a what they say, a hole for a fox,
Mm-hmm.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, why you think
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna have what you need, man?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting that you shared that, because I see a lot of that, you know, competitive stuff going on. I even saw when you did a versus with
Israel.
yeah.
Yeah. But see,
And,
they didn't know that was really, man, Israel was like, I'm going to tell you how God did it. Like, man, Israel, that's my dude, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and we already had talked way before the battle. You know what I mean? Both of us was already talking to Mo. Shouts out to V12, you know. And when me and Israel agreed on it, we was like, bro, gonna think we gonna be battling, but we giving them, we ministering. Because this a platform where they don't hear this type of message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really, we about to bring Christ to the dark. You know Israel, he deep with it. So like, it was all love the whole time. It was like, bro, we ministering the gospel up here, but by the judges on the natural side, the judges pick him, but from the social media voting, they picked me. You know what I mean? So it was like a tie on that side, but we ain't really. But since then, me and Israel been working together, like from the schools to ministering. That's my guy.
Yeah.
So it ain't like we battled each other and like, oh, I beat you, whatever, and then it's hatred, like, no, you know what I mean? You ain't better than me, like.
Listen, they got it's a versus battle coming up.
Yeah.
Between T Reezy Rock and
Jim Star.
Jim Star,
Yeah.
and Marv, Marv and Jim.
Mm.
And I'm like, man, like this versus battle thing is kind of coming through the city real heavy.
Yeah.
So V12 Studios is where y'all did that at.
V12, Modem got
they doing it
the biggest platform with it.
Really?
Yeah, but see other people doing it too. Now they see that Modem been doing it.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So now, because people see from when Modem was doing it, they had an audience. Some of those verses had thousands of views on it. You know what I mean? People was tuning in because they was bringing people from all over South Carolina, not just Columbia, but from all over South Carolina that have a following.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. What you think is most important for you right now, man? What you focusing on?
Right now, I'm really focusing on like more of like my goal for 2022, and I was just sitting here thinking, cause I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm always thinking, like, because like God always speaking to me, to be honest. So, and I was just thinking like 2022, I just want to become a better me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be fully whole. You know what I mean? In all areas of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be healed. I want to have the peace that surpasses all understanding. I want to pretty much perfect the power that God have given me. Like, not being easily moved, not being emotional. You know what I mean? Like, just being a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as far as like when it comes, because I learned a lot this year, even from going to the prisons and hearing Fantasia husband minister, you know what I mean? And like,
what was that like, Fantasia?
Dope. It was her husband. Like, I rap at the prison, he speaks. You know what I mean? He always talks about the power that's in men. You know what I mean? Like, as far as how society that made us so emotional. You know what I mean? When we wasn't built to be emotional, but that's just how we are because we was raised by a single mom, barely had a man in our life to show us how to be a man and stuff like that. So I'm really asking God to really cleanse me and detox me from strongholds.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, but I'm tapping into it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I'm not, I can say that I'm growing to the spot like I'm not easily moved emotionally anymore. And the enemy be testing me now, like, real talk, because sometimes I be wanting like, but God is with the peacemaker.
Yeah.
And that let me know, that lets me know that God is still with me. But when I can still want to bring peace to a situation. And that can be any situation in my life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I still try to keep the peace. Because I know I can flip out.
Yo.
We all can, but I'm like, because me and my honey had a situation, you know what I mean, with some people we was working with, you know what I mean, and, you know, it almost
went there.
Yeah, but I was like, because I know what the outcome can be.
Right. It's no gray. Like that, I be telling people that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I got to stay over here with Christ because it ain't going to be no in between when I'm not over here no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I might take it too far.
I might.
And be looking like, dang, I'm stupid. Why did I do that? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I always end up. Like, and I get tired of being in that place. You know what I mean?
Get tired, man.
Like, now I got to sit right here, and the Holy Ghost convicted me and Shane because I done act out in a matter like I shouldn't allow that to control me like that.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at now, the self-control part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because that's the fruit of the spirit. Self-control. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Either you got it or you don't, man.
Yeah.
Either you got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Joe, man, I appreciate you, Ken.
100.
Salute.
Say I told you. Stinky. So I ain't tell ya. Go ahead and focus and meditate on this greatness. If you don't hear the glory, you probably still stuck in the matrix. He said this is for me. Living revelation on your playlist. Since everybody A-listed, we probably need to pray this. The kingdom is coming. Better yet, the kingdom is here and we the proof of purchase. And I'm not a part of no circus, we two different churches. Who you manifest in the earth with? Undermining our purposes for the blessings and the cursing. You know this is working.